Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Networking. I'm Terry Lee Harrison, and I'm passionate about helping business owners network in the most dynamic and lucrative way. Today, we are talking about networking in online groups. We're continuing that series that we're on of top online networking strategies. And I have to tell you, it was in you all may have known a long time ago, but for me, I discovered online groups in like the beginning of 2019 for networking, by the way. And the thing about online groups is there are groups for everyone. So no matter who you serve, if you serve women, if you serve dog owners, right? If you serve people in health and wellness, there's groups for everyone. So there are groups that you can network and participate in and always be talking about your niche and meeting your target client. So let's talk a little bit about some things that I've learned and perhaps you're totally in the know. Maybe there'll be something new that I share. I don't know. The one thing I want to share is there are big groups and little groups. And I don't want you to confuse that bigger can be better, because sometimes it's not. I have been in large groups that, very large groups, hundreds of thousands of people, but the people there weren't all business owners. Like some of them were thinking about starting a business. I've been in smaller groups, maybe, and that's still big, 20,000, right? Where, hello, welcome to Let's Talk Networking. The smaller groups can be, though, that they're more focused, like more mature business owners. And so look at what's happening in the groups. So here we go. So here are a few tips to help you get started as you go to participate in online groups. Number one, I want to invite you to find quality groups to join. Or if you're in groups, take a look at what groups you're in. Now's a great time to do an audit. This is a great time to say, let's look at my participation, what groups I'm in, and am I getting the max out of it? So on Facebook, what you can do is type in whoever your target market is or your interests are in the search bar, and you're going to find many groups to join. And so you can type in, for example, sometimes there's lots of women's entrepreneur groups as an example. But again, if you are let's say you help people with health and wellness, let's say like workouts, if that's your thing, depending. Let's say, oh my gosh, what if you like sell workout clothing and you participate in the groups with all the people who work out? Ooh, that's very powerful, right? Okay, so find the groups to join. In the beginning, I joined a bunch. So, and then I weeded out after. So next, follow the rules of the group that you join. So number one, we aren't there to be spammy. Spammy in networking is not good face-to-face. And spammy in networking is not good online either, right? So we don't want to be spammy. Every group's going to have its own culture, its own vibe, its own like schedule of how they do things. So pay attention. You're going to find that some of the groups are more your people and what they do resonates with you more than others. So that's the point. Like if you initially went in and said, like, don't laugh at me, but if you initially clicked and said, I want to check out these 10 groups, these 15 groups, God forbid 20, but you want to say, like, these are the top 10 I'm going to check out. You can go in and over the next week or so, like take peeks and say, okay, no, this is not for me. And you can continue to check off. I would say if you found 2 to 3 groups that they were your main hangout where you could be and meet people and build relationships and where you felt good that would be a win. That would be a win in your online networking. So next thing, make it a daily part of your networking, of your daily routine. So you can put it in your calendar to take what I'm going to call a few. A few is relevant. It's just what you think is a few minutes every day and pop in those groups, right? Make comments. You can search at the top for the things that you'd like to comment on, but make comments and engage people, right? Just go in. It's a wonderful way also. You're going to see people are saying, hey, I'm looking to meet a website person. And you can be in there referring. You can tag and introduce the people in your life in those groups, right, to those people and offer up referrals and make introductions. So think about that as well as a way of being able to refer people. And then I want to invite you to positively contribute and share your expertise in the group. So if you have tips and they have days where you can give tips, this is your time to shine, right? So take advantage of that. I know that in the groups I host, that I offer, that my virtual team members, they can go live in there. They can go live and share, and they can post, and that people can learn about them, right? So take advantage of what is offered. Make a great first impression and offer value. And then it's not just about these groups, but how many of you have your own group? So if you have your own group, I want to invite you to comment the link to your group below. We would love to be able to check your group out. Maybe your group might be for us, right? But you may want to consider hosting your own group. It's a great place to stay in the conversation with people that you meet, be able to have them come into the fold, get to know you better. Maybe they're not ready to do business with you today, but what if they were ready to do business with you in the future, right? And you stayed in touch with them. So consider that. It's not that hard to start your own group. I actually run several groups, but in the online space, I have a group that is for my virtual team members. And so that's like the committed people in the network at this time. And then I also have, another group that's just like the free group. And I'm going to give you the link here. It's virtualnetworking.group, and it's for any online networker from around the world that wants to come in. I'll type it in. But virtualnetworking.group is just where we stay in the conversation with people. So if you wanted to see a group like that I'm talking about as an example, you can absolutely go there. Absolutely go check it out. Come join. We would love to have you. So this is groups, guys. And this is a wonderful way to continue to grow your network outside of the face-to-face space. Another way to grow it, networking with like-minded people who are all talking about your niche. So let me know how your online group participation goes and what wins that you have. I'd love to hear. As we close out today, I just want to invite you, if you would love to chat with me about any aspect of your networking. If something's not working for you, I want to invite you to reach out to me. I'd love to chat and see what I can do to assist and support. You can make a time at bookterrylee.com. If you'd be interested to see how it is we might be able to work together to help you with your networking, you can find that information at terryleeharrison.com. And if you've not yet had a chance to visit our global online referral community at Team Referral Network Virtual Chapters, I want to wholeheartedly invite you at this time. You can find all of our schedule of events at vteamnetwork.com. You can also message me, and I would be thrilled to invite you as my guest. So as we close out this edition of Let's Talk Networking, our closing quote for this series, and we're in a 90-day series, about 20 days in or so, and it is closing quote: when you figured out what you want to ask for, do it with boldness, confidence, and certainty. Make it a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.